Yes, I've got some good shit to tell you today, brothers and sisters. As I say, we're not gonna bullshit about it. We're gonna tell it just like it is.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Helping out the black community is not as easy as people think, especially if you want to have a hands-on approach. Now, certain people work in certain industries that allow them to directly impact their target group. If you guys watched Black in America a couple of weeks ago, they had the story on the principal who was running the charter school, and how he pretty much went above and beyond. Okay, but to be real, the principal role, whenever you're a principal of a school, it pretty much dictates that you're there before school opens and you're there long after school gets out. Okay, so your 9 to 5 already has a community building aspect built into it. So now that you want to go above and beyond, your impact is great because you're matching up your own goal and ambition in terms of helping out the black community with your 9 to 5. Most people don't have that situation where their 9 to 5 matches what they want to do to help out the black community. Okay, it's going to be pretty hard, right, if you're an accountant or you're an engineer. You're working your 9 to 5. As we all know, our employers want more out of us, right? They don't want to, increase our pay. Quite frankly, they want to take away our pay, and at the same time, they want more productivity out of us, right? So everybody's trying to, hold on to their job because you can complain, but there's people, who will, in a heartbeat, replace you. So everybody's doing what they can do, and there's only 24 hours in a day, right? You wake up in the morning, fight traffic, get home, cool down, only to go to sleep and wake up and do it again. I wish sometimes we had a 4-day work week as opposed to a 5, get that 3-day weekend, because when the weekend comes around, you're still trying to catch up on sleep. Sunday, it's pretty much a work night. You have to do your routine all over again. So it's not as easy as people think. There just isn't enough time and energy. So a lot of people because of that kind of fall back, or a lot of people fall into the habit of just maybe donating money here and there. And there's no problem with donations, but we have to remember, we're trying to build certain skills, not just, dump money here and there. It's about the whole teaching somebody how to fish philosophy as opposed to feeding them, so to speak. So, it's definitely hard. I'm lucky enough because, my 9 to 5 is in education. And coincidentally, I feel like education is, a great tool for blacks to have. So I'm able to match up both. So I'm able to have the impact that I want to have. So, when we talk about helping out the black community, we definitely have to keep this in perspective, right? People have this weird assumption that, because you have a decent job and you're in a decent neighborhood, that your life is on easy street. And it's not about that, right? We're still trying to get by just as much as anybody else. The funny thing is, a lot of people don't understand that you can be in the middle class, you can be doing well, good house, good car, but for the most of us, you're always a couple of paychecks away from being out on the street. And with this whole depression, recession, you hear stories about it, especially in Southern California, right? You drive by certain middle class neighborhoods and there are a whole bunch of foreclosed signs on there. Literally within a couple of months, people were out. Some a year, but literally within 3-4 months, they burned through whatever contingency plan that they had and they could no longer afford it. So, we just have to be careful. People just don't have this extra free time. So, hopefully people will, share their thoughts and feelings on this one as well. So you guys take it easy. Take care. God bless.